Boys, today we are doing a Genshin Impact bracket fight. Basically, what we have here is all 50 characters minus Hazel. I couldn't find one with Hazel for some reason, so he's just going to be left out. He'd probably come in like last place anyways. I'm not a big fan of his character. Anyways, what this is, it is a tournament type bracket to determine who is the best character in Genshin Impact. This bracket fight will be based off my personal opinion and just who I like the best. So if you want to find out who my favorite character is, make sure to watch until the end. Also, if you want to see a part 2 to this, or maybe do other types of bracket fights, like best Genshin Impact ships, best Genshin Impact lore, best Genshin Impact character design, and stuff like that, make sure to let me know what you guys would like to see down below, and leave a like on this video so I know you guys enjoy it. Anyways, let's get into the video. Alright, starting off, Albedo Fishon. Now, this is a tough one, because I love Albedo completely lore-wise. All my love for Albedo has to do with his lore. His character design and his playstyle is some of my least favorite in the game. You could honestly argue that Fishon and Albedo are the exact same character, considering all you do with them is click their E, leave the field, done. But I think overall I like Fishon better as a character, just because she got all that attention in the next door event. I loved her fighting her dark side and trying to come face with her, with all her lies that she's been telling herself. And overall, I think Fishon is just a very, very solid unit, and I just like her design more than Albedo's, and Oz is kind of funny. I don't like either of these characters, but Aloy is probably my least favorite character in the game, so go with Kaya. Amber or Zhao? Now, this is a tough one, because I actually like Amber more than I like Zhao generally, but it's Amber. It's literally Amber, so it's hard to justify anything, because her place, Genshin hates this character. They literally put a Pyro 5-star that is just her, but better, out on her birthday, just to spit out her feet. So if Genshin can't like this character, then how can I? Also, Zhao's kind of edgy, and I'm just not into edgy. That's just not my thing, but he's just a better unit. I have him level 80. He does way better gameplay than Amber does, and honestly, he's probably just more enjoyable. I can't wait to crack freaking 3K with Amber's charge shot later. Ayaka or Venti? For me, this is pretty obvious. It's Ayaka. I've never been a big fan of Venti. I don't find him very appealing, but that's just me personally. You can have your own opinion. Barbara, Diluc? I don't know. This is a tough one. I rate both these characters. I think Diluc probably has a little bit better lore. I like his design a little bit better, and he just got that new skin, which was pretty cool. Barbara does have a duck purse, though, so we're gonna go with Barbara. Beidou or Xingqiu? Again, I like both these characters, both for gameplay wise, but I think they both have probably like a top tier gameplay. Beidou's burst is some of the best stuff, even though her energy cost is 80, which is absurd. And then Xingqiu, again, one of the best bursts in the game, and a great E skill, and runs very, very well with a lot of teams. Definitely an S tier unit. But I think overall I like Beidou more, just for her personality type, and just who she is as a character. I like the fact that she runs the Crux ship and the Crux fleet. And also she has a cool eye patch. So we're gonna go with Beidou. If you know me, you know that I don't like Bennett as a character remotely. I think he's one of the most bland characters in the entire game. However, it is Bennett, and he's also the best character in the entire game. But this isn't a skill-based tier list. It's just who I like more. And as a character, I like Yelan a lot more than I like Bennett. Personally, I have never really used Chongyun. Chongyun has one of the coolest designs in the entire game. It sucks so much that his kit is just an abomination, even though he has some of the best gameplay in the entire game. But Lisa is my mom, so we're gonna go with Lisa. Kazuha, obviously, I actually like Diona, but Kazuha definitely takes the crown there. It's Kazuha. Kazuha's the best unit in the game. I love his design, I love his character story, I love everything about him. Eula, Toma, I don't really care much for Toma. He's a maid, and maids are kind of lame. Kidding, if you're a maid, you're a perfectly fine person. However, I like Eula more. Her backstory is pretty in-depth. Ganyu or Child? Child's a harbinger, and he beat me up, and it hurt my feelings. So we're gonna go with Ganyu. Goro or Rosaria? My Goro's still level 20. He doesn't provide any use in any teams other than being with Arataki Ito. You cannot deny that. That's just true. He's only good with one unit. Therefore, I don't even like him much for his character design either. But, you know, he is a furry, so that makes him a little redeemable. That was a joke. Obviously, I'm not a furry. Fischl or Kaya? Fischl. Ayaka or Zhao? I like Ayaka more just as a character. She's a better main DPS. Her design's better, even though she has a gigantic forehead. I loved Ayaka's story quest. It was one of my favorites in the game, and Zhao's story quest was kind of bland, to be honest, so definitely Ayaka. Mondstadt idol singer girl or silly captain who's always drunk? I'm always drunk too. Mom or mom? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by his toe. If you holler, let it go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yelan. This is, again, pretty obvious for me. Kazuha easily takes the crown here. Better lore, better character design. Even though he had one of the worst character events in the entire game, it's still Kazuha. He's still Kazuha. He's still Kazuha at heart. Therefore, he takes the dub. Ganyu or Rosaria? This one's tough. See, the thing is, I haven't read any of Ganyu's character lore, and I've read a lot of Rosaria's. Rosaria, again, her skin kind of ruined it for me. I didn't really like her new skin. It wasn't one of my favorites. So that honestly breaks her down just a little bit. And Ganyu is a better character just in general. The thing is, I really like Rosaria's story being like, she was kidnapped by a bunch of bandits. And then she was forced to train with them. And then eventually she got her element, or whatever the hell they're called. I can't remember for the life of me. So we're just going to leave that there. And then Ganyu, I haven't read much of Ganyu's character story. I think she's raised by an Adeptus, blah, 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 blah. She does have cool horns, though. And I think she has a better design than Rodaria does. And she also didn't get nerfed by a lame skin, so we're going to go with Ganyu. Fischl or Ayaka? Ooh, I don't know. I really like Fischl's design. The recent character event was really... Ayaka's just better. My Ayaka is kind of nuts. And I haven't even 90'd my Fischl yet. This is a toughie, you know. Fischl is really... She's something. And Oz brings a lot of comedy to the group. And so does Fischl. Ayaka doesn't really have that as much. But it is Ayaka. And she has she has such a cool burst. And she gets it up so quickly. And you could put in my... Ayaka's nuts, which honestly kind of breaks her up just a little bit. I think I'm gonna have to go with Ayaka. Beidou or Yelan? Probably Beidou. I like Beidou just a tad bit more. Again, Beidou hasn't got a character story, but I haven't even played through Yelan's character story yet. I don't know why. I just haven't been bothered yet. And honestly, it's just a copy Zinc show as far as I'm concerned. Kazuha or Ganyu? Again, this is a pretty easy one for me. I like Kazuha a lot. I think he has one of the best character designs in the game, blah, 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 blah. You've heard my whole spiel before. Definitely Kazuha. Ayaka or Beidou? Again, this is it's tight here. Like, it's very, very close. I think Ayaka edges out Beidou just a little bit, just because Beidou's burst cost, and a couple things with her kit that I think could just be improved a little bit. Her perfect counter is so, like, situational. It's almost never useful. And Ayaka's whole kit is just perfect in every single way possible. Other than the fact other than her sprint, of course. Her sprint sucks. But besides that, Ayaka's a great character. So I think Ayaka's probably going to take the dub. And then, ooh, the finale of this bracket. Oh, this is a tough one. Oh, don't do this to me, game. Okay, let me think about this here. Gameplay-wise, I think it has to go to Kazuha. His E is nuts, and he doesn't have a stupid dash. And also, Kazuha in the overworld is so helpful in so many different situations. Lore-wise, again, I want to give it to Kazuha, but his recent story quest really brings it down. And Ayaka had that really cute story quest where you kind of went on like a little romantic date with her. Not really a date, more or less, but you took her around town and you really got her out of her shell. So I think Ayaka takes the dub there. But I think the last thing that's going to decide is going to be design. And I think I like Kazuha's design more than I like Ayaka's. No offense, Ayaka, but you got kind of a large forehead. Your dress is kind of basic for just the game, and Kazuha has this cool kind of edgy vibe about him. But yeah, I think Kazuha's gonna take it up here. He's got that red streak. He got the red eyes. Honestly, I just like the red and white tones better than I have like the blue tones. So we're gonna go with Kazuha. Hu Tao or Zhongli? This is a tough one actually. Zhongli is the Geo Archon, but Hu Tao's funny, and also I got Hu Tao in my in the ultimate quiz video which I did on my channel, and Hu Tao was like the character that most represents me as a person, and I honestly find her pretty funny, so we're gonna go with Hu Tao. Arataki Ito or Yanbei? I love Arataki. I think Arataki is hilarious. He brings some of the best moments into the entire series. He really carried that one event with Yelan, Zhao, and all of them. I can't remember the name of the event, but he carried that event hard. So we're going to go with Arataki Ito. I don't like Sayu. Honestly, whenever I play Sayu, I can't stop thinking about who the VA is. It's a Lilipichu, a fellow Twitch streamer. And bro, it really aggravates me every time. It's like I know who the voice actor is. And I can't hear anything but her voice. Klee or Kujosaria? Klee took us to the Golden Apple Archipelago, and that's kind of awesome because I rate the Golden Apple Archipelago. Razor Kokomi, Razor can't talk. He doesn't know the English language, and anytime I hear his voice lines, it honestly just makes me angry. Mona or Ayato. I haven't actually played through the most recent character quest she got in the Golden Apple Archipelago, and I really want to do that, I just haven't had the chance yet. Ayato's story quest was insatiably boring. So honestly, the dub has to go to Mona here. So in Ayato's story quest, you go around fixing a marriage for about an hour and 30 minutes straight. That alone gives Mona the dub. 2 Geo main DPS units. Which one is better? Neither. They're both trash. But I think Niguang probably edges out Noelle a little bit. Even though Noelle is a maid, and that's kind of funny, I think Niguang's probably just better as a unit. Yoimiya or Shenhe? I really, really like Shenhe, honestly, but I like Yoimiya more. She just is funny. She used to be my main for a long time until it kind of switched to Aika, and I would kind of switch in between the two every now and then. But I think I like Yoimiya a little better than I like Shenhe. Even though, I'll be honest though, Shenhe would get farther in this if she was paired with anybody else. Shenhe's story quest was a banger. I love her, everything about her. Her design's great. I love her gameplay. The fact that she works with Aika makes me so happy. But I think Yoimiya is going to take the edge here. Raiden or Yoon Jin? Now, I know this is going to anger a lot of people. I am not a big Raiden fan. I think Raiden's fine. She's a great unit. But her story quest confused the living hell out of me. I had no idea what was going on half the time. Her design's fine. I don't find it that appealing. But, like, she has a good design, nonetheless. But I love Yoon Jin's hangout event. I thought it was adorable. Trying to get her to do other things other than focus on her work on the opera and trying to get her to take a break. And I thought it was really fun and really cute. And I love Yoon Jin as a character. And the fact that she works with Yoimiya makes me like her even more. Sucrose or Yaimiko? I don't even have a Yaimiko. And I lost a 50-50 for her. So I'm going to go with Sucrose. Now, this is a tough one. So, if I had to pick between Kuki Shinobu and Kuki Shinobu... Give me a minute, guys. I'm going to really think about this one. This is going to take me in this. I'm going to go with the left Kuki Shinobu because her eyes are a little more purple. That wasn't true. Hugh Tower or Arataki Ito? Ooh, this is a tough one. Their characters are really similar, and I like them both. I think their designs are great. I think their character stories are great. But the fact that Arataki Ito runs a gang... And also he's related to Kuki Shinobu, one of my favorite characters. Not related, but has her as an advisor as her gang. And the fact that he carried that recent story quest. I don't even remember the last time I saw Hugh Tao, honestly. We're going to go with Arataki Ito. Kaching or Klee? I'm going to be honest. Even though Klee took us to Golden Apple Archipelago, I'm not the biggest fan of Klee as a character. I still have her at level 20. So we're going to go with Kaching. The 2 Hydro supports. Actually, I actually rate Kokomi as a character. I think she's very helpful. I think she's very underrated and can actually help in a lot of team comps. I think she's actually one of the better healers behind Bennett, obviously. Mona, though, is a very solid sub DPS, and she's one of the best units on my account. I have her C3, and I'm very happy I got her. I'm pretty sure I lost the 50-50 on the Kokomi banner, and I still haven't gotten over it to this day. So I'm going to go with Mona. Jean or Ningguang, the 2 leaders of Mondstadt and Liyue, in my opinion. If I had to choose between them, I think generally I like Mondstadt better than I like Liyue. But Jean's new skin slaps. Also, Jean had a really good character story. Again, it's similar to, like, every character story, though. I'm not gonna lie, where you're trying to get somebody to, like, stop doing so much work and take a break. But Ningguang also got the new skin. I mean, her new skin was okay, but honestly, I like Jean's redesign more, if I'm being honest. This is really tough, I'm not gonna lie, because I love both these characters. But the thing is, the main appeal about Zhongling is Guoba. That's my main appeal with Zhongling. Not overall her character, just Guoba. But Guoba does bring her up a substantial amount compared to every other character here. However, I like Yoimiya more in general, and it's not like one signature thing that I like about her specifically, just all around her character. So I think I'm going to go with Yoimiya over Zhongling. To be honest, I don't really have a reason for liking Sucrose. I just like her. And the fact that I can't find a reason to like her automatically puts her down just a little bit. So I think I have to go with Yoon Jin because I actually have a reason for her joining character with her whole opera lore. Honestly, her character design's great. Her hangout event was awesome. So we're going to go with Yoon Jin. Kaching or Arataki Ito? Again, another tough one. I really like Arataki Ito. Again, I really like Kaching. Kaching gets so much attention, and every Liyue story event every single story event that Liyue has, every Lantern Rite, Keqing gets some attention, which honestly, it's hard not to like Keqing as a character. But again, her gameplay is just so niche, and Arataki Itto is a way better main DPS unit. However, I like Keqing's design more. She got a reskin. She gets story quests all about her half the time. I think Keqing is probably going to take the crown here. Oh, but I really like Arataki Itto too, though. No, I'm gonna give it to Keqing. Mona or Jean? I think I like Mona a little more than I like Jean. If I had to choose, I mean, they were both in the Golden Apple Archipelago. But Mona did get a whole freaking quest during the Golden Apple Archipelago. And she has a cool hat. Her reskin was really good. I really liked her new skin. And I honestly probably like it a little more than Jean's. I think her character design is probably just a little better. I really like the twin tails. So I'm going to go with Mona. Yoimiya or Yunjin? I mean, Yunjin supports Yoimiya. And she's also going to support her in this bracket because I like Yoimiya more. Keqing or Mona? Ooh, this is a tough one. I've used Keqing a lot longer. I think I got Keqing before I got Mona. And I probably use Keqing more, just generally. I also like her reskin more. There's a lot more reasons for me to like Keqing over reasons to like Mona as a character. She gets every story quest about her. You understand her character more. She's friends with Woba, which is just awesome. So I think Keqing is probably going to have to take the dub here. Oh, gosh. Oh. The thing is, I like these characters for the same reason. Their design, awesome. I like the little ponytail, and they both kind of have it. Honestly, Kuki Shinobu is just a retextured Yoimiya, which is probably why I like her so much. Yoimiya's gameplay is better, though. But I've been really enjoying playing Kuki lately. I think she's been a lot of fun, and her hangout event was so awesome. I loved Kuki and Shinobu's hangout event. It was so adorable. Watching her freaking whip around the Arataki game. And honestly, I haven't done Yoimiya's story quest in such a long time. It's honestly slipped my memory. Oh, but Yoimiya is just such a better character, but... I'm going to go with Kuki Shinobu. I'm going to go with Kuki Shinobu. That's my final decision. And then the winner for bracket 2, I think it has to be Kuki Shinobu. I know she just came out, and she's so recent, and it's honestly really hard to pick her over Keqing because Keqing has so much going for her. But even though Keqing's kit is a little better than Kuki Shinobu's, it's not all about gameplay. And honestly, I like Kuki Shinobu's design more. I think her animations are clean as hell. And also, I loved your story event. So I'm going to have to go with Kuki Shinobu. The winner, though, of the bracket fight takes it all home. Who is my favorite character in Genshin Impact? I had to choose between these two. We're going to do this on 3 bases. 1, lore. 2, character design. 3, gameplay. Gameplay, obviously Kazuha. There's not even a contender there. Kazuha easily takes that. Secondly, character design. I love Kazuha's character design. I think he kind of looks like a Canadian boy, and honestly, I rate that because I'm also Canadian. But Kuki Shinobu, I think probably takes a dub in that one. Just her animations, her hairstyle. I love the mask. You know, COVID was just on us. You know, masks are kind of my new thing, honestly. So I'm going to go with Kuki Shinobu on that part. But lastly, in terms of lore. I know Kazuha has a lot of character lore and a lot of reasons to like him. Kuki Shinobu, not as much. She was born as a shrine maiden, and her parents wanted her to become one, but she wanted to do her own thing, and she decided to take her own path and join the Arataki gang, and now she runs the Arataki gang as their advisor. Kazuha, all his clan fell into debt, and he had to fight for his own and find his own place. He eventually met a friend. That friend was killed by the Raiden Shogun after trying to fight her, and then he tried to take up arms against the Raiden Shogun with the Traveler and the latest Inazuma story quest. So if I had to choose which one I like better, though, which story I like better, they're both really good, honestly. Kazuha obviously has a better story quest in general, but Kuki Shinobu is also really, really good. But I think overall, if I had to choose, I would go with Kuki Shinobu. And that is the winner of the bracket, Kuki Shinobu. And that will also be the end of this video. If you enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more in the future, please consider subscribing or leaving a like down below. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Peace.